50% superannuation pension reduction. What does it mean? Does it even apply to you and your pension fund? What should you do now if it does? Is it actually a good idea, and why? I will answer all those questions and more for you in this video. My name is Katherine. I am a certified financial planner, and over the last 20 years, I helped thousands of Australians to be better prepared for retirement with income and asset security for life. If this is the information you're looking for and this resonates with you, go ahead and like my video, subscribe to this channel and hit that little bell to be notified of my new weekly videos that are all about money and being well prepared for your retirement. So why is this even an issue? Well, in March 2020, we all experienced a huge market crash due to coronavirus. I've created a separate video on that topic, so go and watch that, and I will leave the link in the description below the video. Because of this market dive, obviously, immediately all super funds and pension funds were affected, and many investors and retirees, their funds have reduced in value dramatically. So Australian government introduced many measures to assist Australians in dealing with all COVID issues by introducing stimulus package, and one of those measures is to help retirees with pension funds that have been affected by this market turbulence, which is basically every retiree. Now, what does it mean in real terms? Just like during GFC market crash, government wants to assist retirees to rebuild their pension funds. This is important to understand. Each year, on the 1st of July, every trustee of every single pension fund will recalculate the total balance of your fund. Based on that information, the trustee will advise you of your minimum pension payment for the upcoming financial year that you have to take out as an income. This minimum is calculated as a percentage of the balance and is based also on your age. So for example, if you are between the age of 65 and 74, your number is 5%. But as I said, this is something that your trustee will advise you, and you will receive a letter in July of every financial year. So now we are going back to the issue. Because of this huge market drop, the government allowed to have that minimum halved. That was the case for the last financial year, 2020, as well as for this new financial year, 2021. So does it really apply to you? Well, yes, it applies to every single pension fund where income is calculated by this method. Again, the trustee will let you know, but will not advise you what to do. You have to make your own decisions and speak to your financial advisor if you have one as to what you're supposed to be doing. So really, what should you do now? When I speak with my clients, we review income needs and income sources and compare the two. Which one is greater? Hopefully not expenses, because if that's the case with you, you have a little problem. Considering that we are in COVID and we socialize less, we move around less, we spend less, we stay home more, probably you are in a situation like most people where you are able to spend less. If this is the case and you are like most people now, you are in a perfect position to implement this reduction of your usual minimum. So if you can afford it, if you can afford the whole 50% reduction, go right ahead and do it. So now in reality, how do you do that? Well, you need to contact your pension provider to let them know of your decision and whether you want to reduce your pension payment for the next upcoming financial year. With some funds, you might be able to do it online. With others, you will have to call or reply by letter. Each fund works differently. And if you work with financial advisor, he or she is the one to explain those options to you every year and assist you to implement those changes. If your advisor is not doing that and you have an ongoing service agreement with that advisor, well, look for the new one. That's bad service. So to wrap up, if you can afford it, accept reduction of your pension payments. Why? Because the less withdrawals you make, the more money stays in a fund to participate in market recovery, the better will be the overall return of your fund, and finally, you will prolong the life of your pension fund. If you do that, you might actually enjoy income for a little bit longer. And believe me, you are going to live very, very long retirement. Just check that video of mine that will explain exactly how long you are expected to live in retirement. In retirement, every additional year of income counts, correct? Write in the comments yes if you're gonna do it, or no if you think this is not really for you. I hope this video was helpful and now you know exactly what you need to do with your pension fund. Again, please like this video so I know to prepare more on this topic. Sign up to my channel and hit that little bell to know of my new weekly videos. Thank you for listening, and go right ahead and make those changes to your pension fund to make it last longer. And hopefully I will be chatting with you at my next video. Bye.